happy Sunday, and just give you guys some highlights of what happened this past week. It's been a fun week of VEDA, and we also want to answer some of your questions you guys asked in some of our previous videos. We started off last week working on our family garden together.
We're trying to get a visual for what we want out of our garden.
You guys gave us a lot of good advice and comments and suggestions in the comments. Sue said this: you don't need to dig up the grass, just put down multiple layers of newspaper or a single layer of cardboard, then the dirt. I would use plastic against the wood unless it's pressure treated wood. That stuff breaks down quickly and the chemicals leak into the garden soil. Weed block is a joke, at least in Florida. The weeds still break through. After giving you all that unsolicited advice, I really need to start planting my own garden for this year. Yes, Sue, thank you. I think we are gonna dig up the dirt because we want our roots of our garden to go really deep. And not just like go through our raised garden bed, but also go deeper than that into the dirt down below. Then on Tuesday, we shared a special event with you guys where our family celebrated Passover, and a lot of great comments on that. One of these is from Caffeinated Mama, and she said, "This was beautiful. Thank you for sharing this special tradition. I am Catholic, but always admire other religious practices, especially Judaism. I would love to do this with my family. When did you start the celebration? I have 2-year-old twins and a 4-year-old. We read Bible stories with our 4-year-old now, and I think by next year he would be able to understand a little better, or even the girls too, I think. God bless your family. God bless you and your beautiful family."
This is our second year to do it, so we started it last year. Toby was 1 still when we started it, and this year I think with being 2.5, I mean, it probably didn't sink in of exactly what it was, but he was like, he wanted to be a part of it with everybody.
Yeah, he enjoyed it.
Yeah, and then Hallie is 4, she's 4.
I think this is her first year, she started thinking about it, like it started clicking for her at 4 years old. So and I mean, start small. You don't want to go completely into where it's overwhelming and you just don't do it. So do things little and go from there. Tonight we celebrate a festival that God said we are to observe at this time every year forever for all generations. On Wednesday, you got to hang out with Dana. She went clothing shopping with the kids. They're all growing up, they're outgrowing their clothes, and so you went to a consignment shop, thrift shop, secondhand shop?
It's a discount store. It wasn't secondhand, but everything was brand new, but it was all discounted. We have been on hunting mode, and these kids are almost done, and now is the worst part. They're gonna come and trying all that stuff. Y'all ready for this?
So Claire asked this comment. She said, "How do your kids feel about buying secondhand?"
I don't think they have a care about it, especially because most of our kids, if they're not the oldest, the younger ones are wearing secondhand from their siblings, and they get excited about the new clothes anyways. So it's, I don't know. I buy secondhand myself because I'd rather save the money on it. Too. And honestly, I like consignment shops because I can get so many different brands all in one store instead of having to go to all the separate stores to try to find something.
Dana and I are out on a little date. We're going to a marriage seminar conference, staying with Rachel Cruz, right? Dave Ramsey's daughter. On Thursday, you joined Dana and I as we went to Marriage and Money, or Money and Marriage event, like where Dana and I invested into our relationship, into our marriage by, you know, getting some input into that and learning from some other people who have some good advice. And we shared with you guys in that video some of the things that we have been learning and some of the challenges that we were talking through as a result of that. So that was really good for us. Daniel commented with this: "When I have relationship issues, Schmovies uploads a video about talking stuff out." I didn't know y'all were doing the VEDA this month. I started late. Want to keep up with mine, hopefully, if time permits. Yeah, Daniel, relationship issues, and this isn't just for you. It's for Dana and I and anyone who's in a relationship. things get hard, you gotta work on stuff. Anything that's worth having in life, I believe, comes with hard work, including marriage. And so sometimes you just gotta, like, just having conversations, I think it's helpful.
And it's nice to go to stuff like that because that started our conversation instead of like having an issue and needing to talk about it.
Right.
It's nice to have times whenever like, oh, well, this is gonna just bring up a conversation that we didn't even know we needed to have. Yeah. And it was good.
Friday was an awesome vlog because, what did we do today?
The park.
Oh yeah, the playground. Friday we loved hanging out with you guys because Dana went to the playground with the kids and some other of the kids' friends, and Hannah did a little bit of the vlogging, and Hannah's actually getting really good.
She does a great job. She loves the montage parts. She loves to set up the camera and get fun shots.
And then we went back to working on our garden a little bit more, running out of getting the wrong staples, but we got the right staples now, and so next week you can actually watch us hopefully finish that garden bed and get some seeds planted. We really loved hanging out with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Another week of VEDA's coming up, so subscribe if you haven't. Hope you guys having a great Sunday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for starting our next week. See you then, bye.
Bye.
We're both wearing red and we're matching. Did we do that on purpose?
No, we're just that in sync and in tune with each other.
And you can hear our kids yelling and talking in the background throughout this whole thing. And that's okay, because that's real life, that's how things go.